Rakta Kalalaya, to the shy. When I to the apostle of the Messiah, Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this word with sincerity and in honesty. Just want to do a quick little lesson for brothers coming into the truth, right? Because coming into the truth, we know nothing. We basically know only how the world said things should go, right? How Esau, Edom that runs the world, say how things should go, right? The philosophies of this world is all that we know, right? So when we come into the truth and we get in this understanding of the truth, we are to be listeners, right? And not listeners to listen and reply, but listeners to understand what you're coming into, right? Because it doesn't benefit you to have something to say as a young brother coming in this truth here, because we know nothing, right? What you going to tell men what you going to tell men showing you the truth and the light of this world? What can you teach men showing you the truth of this world? You can't teach us nothing, because the Lord put His Spirit upon us, and we got elders that taught us how to basically break down this world, right? And just as we were once out there in this world, when we come to this truth, we had to be listeners, right? Hearers more than speakers, Alright, so let's get the scripture. This is Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 1. It says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Right? You can imagine breakdown. You're getting a breakdown about basically say adultery. Say adultery. And we basically going in to what is adultery, and you know that adultery is basically you sleeping with another man's woman, and the person you're teaching jump in and say, from man can commit adultery by basically man can commit adultery by basically having two women. And that's not adultery, Adultery is a man taking another man's woman, right? So whether he has one or three women, if all those women are his, he commit not adultery, right? But when he has 2-3 women and none of those women are his, he takes someone else's woman, that's adultery, right? And that's where the judgment coming of committing adultery, right? So you jump up and say that you know not the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, but men of the Lord will know that adultery is basically having sex with another man's woman, right? So what can you teach us? What can you teach us as prophets of the Lord, right? When you're just coming into this truth, you can't teach us nothing, So come into the truth ready to hear than to react, because we once were new members in the truth, and we had to grow up this way. So with that, I hope this video was edifying. Kalalal, Yahweh Shem Yashai, Bashem Makakodash. Shalom.